Hey everyone, it's Beth of beth-schneider.com and Living Full Spectrum. Blessings to you tonight from my lovely little patio in front of my house. You can hear the trickle of the fountain in the background and just feeling gratitude to be living full spectrum. And I want to share with you why I've chosen that phrase, living full spectrum, as the theme of what it is that I feel I'm here to share with you, to share with the world, and to offer that opportunity of living full spectrum. So, the light, it can be refracted, and you can see the whole spectrum of the rainbow, all the different colors, of just pure light shines upon us, and that can be broken down into a full spectrum. Something nowadays we can get full spectrum light bulbs so that nothing is missing. So to be living full spectrum, that all aspects of our lives, our spiritual life, our mental life, our emotional life, our physical life, that everything is thriving. And because we are holistic beings, if there's any aspect of our life that is contracted, that is not healthy, it actually will affect all other areas. And so by living full spectrum, by calling forth the strength, the healing, and the joy in all these areas, we get to live life abundantly. And I know for myself, while I would have said that I'm all into living full spectrum, that I had to take responsibility for the fact that while I was very much about developing my spiritual life, my emotional life, my physical well-being, I was negating, because of various meanings that I assigned to it, my financial well-being. And that is absolutely a piece of this full spectrum living, because it's a way that I get to express in this world. And what does it mean to be rich? To be financially rich simply means that I can move about on this physical plane, and whatever I feel guided to do and to express, to explore, to develop, that I have the means to do that. Any kinds of foods that I want to try, that I want to give the opportunity to that creative artist of a chef to express themselves, and I get to experience that, or to have art, or to be able to go to concerts and see artists performing, whatever it is, to travel the world and see how other people live and express themselves. This is my opportunity to recognize how big I am, because I'm one with all life, and there's so much diversity of life to be experienced. And so now I realize, and I've taken responsibility, that my spiritual responsibility is to be rich on this plane, on the physical plane, and that involves financial well-being. And that is shortchanging to think anything else. But it has to be rooted with everything else. Some people can go after, and I've seen this, it was part of my own past, to go after money and being rich in this world as kind of the spiritual salvation, that if I have money, then everything will be fine. But of course, that is not the answer. While money is necessary, actually, I have to recognize who I am as an infinite being, and then let everything else flow from that. That actually I don't go to creating wealth as a way of finding my happiness, but instead from the wealth of knowing who I am as an extension of the source of life itself. From that, naturally, if I'm aligned in that truth, from that naturally financial abundance appears, because whatever financial abundance, green pieces of paper, that you know, that's just a symbol that we've added to it, but it's just being free in this world. And that is an extension of my understanding that I am an infinite being. So I offer that reflection to you tonight, to recognize your infinite nature, that you come from this infinite universe. This body may have a given time period. Most likely it does. Maybe not. But this body will change, but who you are in truth will not change. And that you get to have so much fun now while you're in this body, creating the life of your dreams, creating a life of diverse experience because you are living full spectrum. Abundant wealth of emotional well-being, abundant wealth of mental strength, mental stability, and abundant wealth of material good. And so it is the bounty in front of you. And so I'm grateful that we get to live full spectrum, and for this outstanding opportunity with the six-figure mentors to have a system in which we get to explore how to live full spectrum. So blessings to you tonight from Beth the Sybil. Peace to all your undertakings from the bounty of peace that is always present in you and as you. Good night.